At the historic Ashford Depot Museum, history continues to be made. News 4's Camille Coney shares a first look at their newest exhibit.
The historic Ashford Depot Museum has dedicated an exhibit to honor veterans in the Ashford area. Over 60 pictures are featured to pay respects to those who fought for our freedom.
You walk into the room, you're actually walking on sacred ground, because without the sacrifice of so many, you would not be here.
To build the exhibit, pictures and artifacts were collected from community members, all by using word of mouth. Layton expressed that donating to causes like this is a good way to give back to our veterans.
Freedom is not free, and we need to understand that as Americans, that we all have to give something. So we're giving back by honoring these veterans.
The museum plans to become a tourist attraction for people of all ages. In Ashford, I'm Camille Coney, your hometown news leader.
The Veterans Honor Room was named by Fran MacArthur, the president of the Ashford Area Heritage Foundation.